Hi guys, and a big congrats on Witchy Ways. It's fun. It's like practical magic with a queer twist.
It is. Hi.
Aww. Hello, you guys. Let's begin with you, Miss Jane. First things first, describe Witchy Ways for our viewers in your own words.
Okay, so Witchy Ways is the film about a woman who goes in search of her mother's past. Her mom's passed away recently, and she just wants to find what was magical about her mom's life. And she goes to this remote house and crosses paths with Danny, who's a witch. And over the course of time, they get to know each other better, and they start having feelings for each other. But there's a secret that she's holding, that the witch is holding, that is eventually going to blow everything up. And Candis plays Eve's best friend, who's just the voice of reason and the one that kind of kicks her in the pants when she's feeling sorry for herself, and in the end comes out to save the day.
We all need a little, we all need Candice in our lives.
We do.
But my follow-up question though, Miss Jane, real quick. So what got you interested in writing and directing Witchy Ways?
Oh gosh, I mean, it started with my friend Marem, who plays Danny the witch. She came to town one day and she's having drinks and she's like, let's make a movie together. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh shoot, I got to write something now. And I started researching just to try to get some inspiration, and I stumbled over Practical Magic. And I forgot how much I loved that movie. And then I started researching witches because I needed to write a witch. And all of a sudden I realized there was this huge community of witches that hadn't ever been, I don't think, really truthfully represented on film. So I thought, this could be fun and exciting, but also fresh and new, and a new take on witches. And that's what started it. I mean, Candice and I go way back, and so I wrote her role for her. I wrote the role for Marem. I mean, I like writing for my actors, so that was some of the inspiration too. But I was kind of fascinated with the witch community and the witch life, and um, moon rituals and crystals. And I don't know much about crystals, but I have started doing moon rituals and tarot reading and all that stuff. I just
She talks about that so much in the movie too. Like she goes into depth. Like you did such a good job with that.
Thank you.
Right. You know what? I didn't know that there's such a thing as a green witch. I have to like Google it. Like, what the heck is a green witch? Now I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But you know what, Miss Jane, and you're blessed with a great cast, like Miss Candice here. Hello, Candice.
Hello, darling. How are you?
Wonderfully blessed as always, and so are you. And so, talk to us about your character, Penny, Eve's best friend. Who is she? Describe her to us.
Well, Penny is kind of a quirky city girl. She lives downtown. She's an artist. She's painting all the time. She's meeting new guys. She hasn't found the one, like a lot of us out there, Jane being the exception to the rule. Because her husband's adorable. And so she has this really close bond with her best friend, and they do everything together. And this is kind of like a left field thing to have her leave and go on this pilgrimage. And I can tell that Penny really wants to she wants to give her space, but she misses. They talk every day. She's like that best friend, and so she talks to her and kind of gets her through what she's going through right now. And then if once you see the movie, you'll understand. She dives in and goes to the middle of nowhere and tries to help her
Right.
best friend.
How was it shooting the film, Candice? Paint the picture for us. How was Miss Jane here as a director?
Well, like Jane said, this is our third or fourth movie together. And so I've known her since the mid 2000s, I think.
It was 2009.
2009, so late 2000s. Um, and so I know that when I go on her set, that I know I'm going to be directed well. We'll have rehearsal, and most importantly, we'll feel comfortable. And, as an actress, it's so important to walk on set and feel comfortable so you don't have to think about what's going on and what people are thinking, and you can just focus on your part. And so we were shooting in the middle of like a year ago or so. I can't remember when. It was in that full rainstorm when Topanga Canyon was flooding, like streets were getting closed down, and that's like, let's start the shoot. And so everybody was really nervous, and there was boulders flying by and stuff like that. But I mean, she figured it out, and so it was cold, and it was kind of perfect to film this Witchy Ways movie because it was in the middle of this kind of tumultuous moment in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Jane conjured up her witchy ways and conquered Mother Nature.
That's right. That's right.
Now, Miss Jane, this Friday, Witchy Ways is having its world premiere at Cinema Diverse at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. Talk to us about that.
Oh, I'm excited about that. I've been to this festival several times now. They're huge supporters, and all the films they get are like, I've never seen something that I really haven't liked, and the audiences are super great. So it's going to be a fun experience. We're going to go to the Dinah first. We got a booth at the Dinah, so we're going to
The
Dinah. We're at the pool party.
Yeah.
The party at the Dinah. So yeah, 12 to 5, and then we're gonna hop over to the screening at 6. So it's gonna be kind of a hectic day, but I think it's gonna be fun.
We'll
And
get there at 4:30, and then I'll no.
but the weather it's perfect now to come here because it's the weather is nice.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
It's getting nice.
The weather broke.
Yeah. By the way, Miss Candis, are you gonna be here in attendance as well?
Yes, of course.
Yay! Now,
I love going out to the desert.
now what do you think? How do you feel being included in Cinema Diverse, Miss Candis?
Well, honestly, I'm so proud of being, an out trans woman since the mid 90s and doing my part in this world to be visible. And so I am very honored and blessed anytime that I can be a part of a community film festival, and one that celebrates the LGBTQ plus people. So it's amazing.
Good answer. And Miss Jane, what do you hope for viewers to get after watching Witchy Ways?
An episode, a second movie.
A second movie. That's what I would like to get. What I would like to
I am at the house. I'm sorry, go on. I'm sorry.
You are, that's right. Well, we are working, I'm working on a sequel. That is what Candis is referencing. So I'm hoping that'll come through. But no, when people walk out of the movie, I hope they at least feel like they've taken a ride, that it's been a fun journey. And if all they get is a few laughs and a few tears in their eyes, I want them to take the whole emotional journey. But as long as they had a good time, that's great. If they also take away a better understanding of the things they are holding on to in their own life, and that maybe that influences them to take a deeper look to say, what can I let go of? Because both characters are letting go of something that one or more things that have been holding them back in life and making their life stagnant at the very least. And both characters have to let go in order to move forward, both individually and together. And so if it inspires some people to take a deeper look, great. And I also want people to understand that the witch community is a real community, and they are a spiritual community, and they're seeking to live their lives, I think, out, and they are not able to do that really right now. And so maybe a deeper understanding of what that community is like, and how beautiful their practice is. And yeah, if that helps to nurture a better understanding of another community of people, then I'd be happy about that.
Oh, anything to add, Candice?
Well, I think it's just a really beautiful love story. And I think a lot of time queer filmmaking, we cut to the chase of the party, or we don't really get the depth of character. And so what I love about this, it's like two girls who fall in love, and it's a really beautiful love story.
Oh,
Effective.
I totally agree. Now, Candice, do you believe in the supernatural?
Yes.
Me too. What
As
about
a
you,
shoe,
Jen?
Oh
as a
yeah, I definitely do.
as a shoe goes flying by my face, like floating.
Well, I cannot wait to see you guys this Friday and
And we
a
just
big
had a full moon, which is
I know.
very
yes,
witchy. I cleansed my crystals.
a
Very
big,
good.
big congrats on Witchy Ways again. It will put you under a spell.
Oh,
Thank you guys. You
thank
guys
you,
are amazing.
George.
See you guys on Friday
See
next
you
week.
Friday. Yes.
Mm,
Bye.
Ah, witchy
bye.
ways.
Witchy Ways.
Witchy, witchy, witchy.